The latest trade data show for the first time in 25 years, South Korea is on course to post a trade deficit for a sixth straight month. In the first 20 days of September, exports have gone down from a year earlier, while imports have soared. Eum Ji-young has the details.
For the first time in 25 years, South Korea's balance of trade this month could be in the red for a sixth month in a row. The Korea Customs Service reported on Wednesday that the country's trade deficit, the difference between exports and imports, for the first 20 days of September amounted to $4.1 billion. Exports during the same period came to just under $33 billion, down 8.7% compared to the same period a year earlier. The fall was led by steel products, which were down nearly 32%, and automobiles down by 7.5%. Also, outbound shipments to Korea's biggest trading partner, China, fell 14%. The agency attributed the decline to fewer operating days due to the Thanksgiving holiday Chuseok, which fell this year in early September. Finance Minister Chu Kyung-woo said the government will closely monitor risk and do all it can to address the trade deficit.
To boost exports, this year's financial support for trade will be expanded to 351 trillion won, which is 90 trillion won more than what was planned early this year.
He added that the government will inject around $9 million of reserve funds into reducing logistics costs for exporters. However, imports in the first 20 days of this month came to roughly $37 billion, climbing more than 6% on year. The rise was driven by soaring global energy prices, with gas skyrocketing by more than 106%, crude oil up by 16%, and coal by nearly 13%. An expert says South Korea is likely to post trade deficits for a while.
The growth rate of imports are way above and higher than the growth rate of exports. And that, I think, is going to be the real reason for continued trade deficit down the road, to 2022 and possibly early 2023. So prospect of trade surplus, I think, is very dim at this moment.
A survey of analysts by the Federation of Korean Industries also says the country's trade deficit is expected to hit roughly $28 billion, the highest since the figure was first compiled in 1956. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.